Now, fresh from his greatest achievement as a professional boxer, Amir Khan has released a DVD of his last dozen fights, including his latest win over Marco Antonio Barrera. Our reporter Chris Ford caught up with the lightweight, who expects promoter Frank Warren to guide him to a world title fight by the end of the year.
At just 22, Amir Khan has brought out a second DVD compilation of his fights. His last, by far his greatest achievement, a fifth-round stoppage of Marco Antonio Barrera, only marred by the Mexican receiving a nasty cut in the first round from an accidental clash of heads.
It's a shame, he got cut, but I would have probably, if that fight had gone maybe one or two more rounds, I think I would have knocked him out. I was hurting him. He couldn't stand the pace. I wouldn't let him settle down. And even in the first round before the cut, I was getting my punches going in. I was catching him with some good shots. I think the same thing would have happened even if the cut wasn't there.
The DVD even includes Khan's only professional loss. A 54-second KO from Bradus Prescott shocked the Bolton boxer, but the defeat was as much of an education as any of his wins.
The defeat against Prescott's in this DVD as well. What I did right, what I did wrong, why I think that defeat happened, what I did wrong in the fight. So everything's in here. I fight anyone. Whoever they put in front of me, I've never said no to. Like the fight against Prescott, we fought him. We had like 10 days notice. The name was, he was fighting around the same time. So was I. 10 days notice, some boxer pulled out, so we had to fight Prescott. And I said, without even watching the video, I took the fight on. Made the wrong mistakes in the fight, got beat, but that's just the type of fighter I am. I pick anyone, whoever they pick for me, I'll fight.
This week, Ricky Hatton told Setanta Sports News he didn't think there'd ever be a match-up between himself and Khan. It's something that Amir agrees with.
I've got so much respect for Ricky Hatton. He's always been supportive in my boxing career. And I think there's so many people who ask me the same questions. We would like to fight Ricky Hatton. And it's like, yeah, Ricky Hatton's only got a few fights left in him. He's had big fights in his career. And to even share a boxing ring with Ricky Hatton, it would be a massive thing for me. Like sharing a boxing ring with Marco Antonio Barrera. But I think it'd be good if it'd be better if he was in my corner, supporting me, cheering me on, and giving me some good advice to become a world champion and how to, win more fights the right way and stuff like that. Give me some good advice.
Amir Khan's next piece of advice will come from promoter Frank Warren. After a short holiday with friends, he'll meet up with Warren to find out who his next opponent will be. Chris Ford, Setanta Sports News, Bolton.